Hello everyone. Terry was Val's here. Whew. I had a long day today, so yeah. It's one of those days. Da, 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 da. Everyone here? Good. It's the responsibility of the Thunderyard hunters to fell any feeds wandering around the area. Excuse me. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of those hunters. As you can tell, I am reading again. I am reading the text. So, my nose isn't too bad. It's still a little stuffed up, but it's not pushing on, like, really bad. I cannot wait until I get my artifact armor. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Ah! Kahucha? What are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping that I might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulars like Queen Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. I beg your pardon, we are very much dressed. Is it much too dangerous to be here without one? What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there really isn't much to see. Shakua said you are a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard the place? It would, if not for the fact that they're weak to lightning, and the Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. So good they are, huh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeep of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with the fiends. Given the danger, we are well compensated for our works. It's a perfect profession for anyone who's looking to build up savings. Special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Brought this light here to see the danger you speak of. It's not so much trouble to ask. Of course. In which case I'd be ashamed to waste my efforts on an old beast. Y'all can handle yourselves, right? If you cause ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of demonstration. I'm trying to understand, but I suppose we should slay what we can. I'm only like not that low, so I'm okay. Next dungeon should be okay, I guess. Thunder, 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 cats! Oh, she's a monk. I like the looks of this. Let's help. Whoa! Observe. She needs healing. That was embarrassing. Caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help! Don't you have to worry. Still only take a moment. What the? Just like Zoralja. Zoralja. Come on, let's get out of here. I really don't like that. So that's a function of regulator. Seems so. Yeah, this definitely feels like Cybermen. I think I understand how Zoralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. I'm not sure what we saw in the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of this serpentine soldier we encountered in Vanguard who did the same. So you crossed paths with one of the King's elite. Such a form can only be achieved by gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same, in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. People and beasts. Souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. How about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, being the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you can grow more agile, feral, as you saw with Striker. Using several of the same type at once, however... Oh, crud. Changing one's forms to the souls of other beings becomes more and more reminiscent of a void scent. Yet, unlike the void, there was the cycle of death and rebirth, simply as the broken souls are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. So what happens to the soul once it's used? Does it just burn up? Cycle which all in the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It's indeed hard to accept, being far more removed from our own beliefs. I'm glad Allie agrees with me. Like, I literally said, this is very wrong. What's more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Yeah, that I don't understand. Civilizations and their reflections are surprising indeed. Yeah. It's as if this one comes from an advanced civilization, like thousands of years in the future of what this world could have been. Well, we have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what power Zoralja has at his disposal. One thing to separate corporeal aether from incorporeal aether, but to strip memories of the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. No longer Toriel's concern. Its newfound power, Zoralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. Embracing Oblivion. Okay, I gotta find this out. How close am I until... Dawn Trail, main story quest. Embracing Oblivion. Okay, counting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, I still have a way to go. Trust you gained an insight into the souls of Alexandria. Shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to the Earth and Sky. At this rate. Something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head back to the tunnel. No, 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 no. 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 I hate people like that. I'm sorry for delaying this, but I have some thoughts I need to share. About technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Toriel and Alexandria. And while Zoralja knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies in that enormous tower, Everkeep. So I'd like to make a proposal. We work with Chula and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. I've only just met them, I know. But we shouldn't be too quick to trust. But the fact still remains they share a desire to stop Zoralja. Sphene too claims to be at odds with the King Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? Simple, really. Their leader is Erenvel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's greater risk working with her and less reason to take her at word. A fair point. I know he's Rolja. We must assume his arrangement with Sphene was not made with some consideration. All I know is it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone here would agree that any help we get can be welcome. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind that machine. Not seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. Excuse me. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Toriel. As you say, we have no proof it's really her. But I make a proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zrolja for good. What's more, I trust you, Erenvel. Always had great instincts, honed for your times training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if a sentiment is clouding my judgment? Strap, we'll deal with it when it's sprung. Oh, crud. Crap, I didn't mean to do that! That was not my intent. I am so sorry. Stupid controller is acting... Ugh. Hey! Okay. Huh. Oh, crud. Chua. Kahua. How do you pronounce this name? I'm sorry. There's something I need to tell you and your people. I came here for no other reason to strike down Zrolja. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow is resolved, it falls to me to bring him into account. I'm prepared to do what I must. I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zerolja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Whereas it's sudden, it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me. I beg you. As you say, our goals align. I don't doubt your resolve at the least. If I hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going out alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take on the defensive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you. My futty little bun-bun. He's the reason all I need. He's all the reason I need. This is decided! Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zerolja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion. The king resides in the uppermost level, while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public. He seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zerolja will eventually march on Toriel again. That's when we can go after him. Drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. Also the possibility he'll leave everything to his minions and not command an army in person. No, he'll take the field. Makes you so certain. My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Toriel. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was to demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him. Now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona. Bested him in the right succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he is superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he must dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to. How? Even as we gather intelligence, make no move to attack him now. Show absolutely no interest in confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Toriel again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Toriel requires that Zerol lead his forces through Vanguard. And we'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. This strategy is viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Shustola, and I'll make sure our comrades are apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word to the first sign of movement. Seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zerolja to move, you'll do where to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourself with technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh? I thought this was it. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower, in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sphinx said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did. Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she should register as a guest. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, it's good to know we're working together. Well, Oblivion has operatives all over. We're the main crew here. I'm Geode, leader of the hideout. And dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia, and Wayaku. I'm Nostalgia. Pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? This explains the resemblance. Wayakui is a Tonoatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Toyolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They want down in both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. We have no memories of my mother. I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name. Many years ago, he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. Minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd been released. But when months went by with no word from him or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who known him. That beep! Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father. He joined the order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk in the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. Introduce you to yourself, too. Go on. Pretty much the same story for me. While mine is a Tawatan name, I haven't the faintest idea how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go see it with my own eyes. My mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come visit. Wilds are beautiful, the food is delicious, everyone's so nice, you'll love it. That's us here. Meet the others back in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Ah. Elin Shippa. One last thing. Isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out your mother. She talks about you so much. Clear how important you all to her. So, be good to your mother while you can, eh? Well, we'll let you know. We'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Ba-ba-ba-ba. 15 left! 15 left! Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Where's Everkeep? Oh.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuk Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuk Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
I'm almost level 100. Solution 9. Right. She's waiting. Let's go ahead to the tower. Da, 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 da. The earth and sky. A7. Surely to goodness, I must be close to... Surely to goodness, at least after this I should be... No, I don't. Dang it. Gotta do this again. Okay. 1, 2... Okay, then it starts getting to 98 after... Okay. So, quite a few ways. Hopefully they won't last too long. Ah, there you are. If Queen Sween has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zra's minions to deal with. Looking forward to see if she was betrayed us, huh? Thank you for your diligent servants, friends. My companions and I will have to pass, if you be so kind. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen Sween. What a relief. You have it? Seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. So, I heard from Squirrely and Weiss that apparently there's a nightclub here. I guess, but... Well, it's a shopping mall.
Everkeep, a tower of electro piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
This is Xanarkand!
In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Yeah, this is Xanarkand.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphinx Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here to explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphinx registered guests, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then. We'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Maybe. But you gotta understand, it's been a while.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Time Lord technology.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
More or less.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnesphere, why didn't you mention this sooner?
I love that.
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Sure. Tower's inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. A whole city here. I have a feeling this is probably going to be where a lot of the stuff's going to be. Like where we're going to get the higher armor. No. For example, we have a commerce sector. This is Anarchan. It definitely is Anarchan. Or, you know what this is? This is the internet realm from Wreck-It Ralph. Nice. Huh. The heck are these? Oh yeah, definitely here. Cause you know I'm fat, really, really fat. No, that's the squirrel outfit. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'm interested. Ooh. Okay, I'm curious. Ooh. Nice car. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 7 million. I'm guessing that's it? $7 million. That's about the amount you can get for a house. Ugh. Crossroads already? This place is already too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Whoa.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request you said.
Yes, an important one.
Okay.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
Are you kidding?
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
Yeah. We know. We know.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulichola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear. I'll be alongside her.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Yeah, something. I just know something. She doesn't have a regulator. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say, I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, which you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right here, I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. Nexus Arcade, that's what it's called? This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food to daily necessities or technological convenience. You'll find almost everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast. As you observe, this arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. See the glowing patch over yonder? Automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. I'll spare us from walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about anything in Everkeep. Floors and walls. By etching arcane ruin circuits upon it, the electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In doing so, we achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which requires the propulsion to our flying vehicles. Conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. This employed devices, street lamps, and heaters. Even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert ice instead? You certainly can! Our vending machines just do that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary when you can do it with electro. If such wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. What's that look for? Let's jump over here. What does it sell? Ah, yes, let's go take a look. I dare say you'll find it interesting. This shop sells food. There are other items on the counter. This is food? Can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Countrymen too were your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I'll purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky are you here for Our Majesty to treat you? Items here on display are most popular. Recommend one of them if it's your first time. Select an item that interests you. Slab of pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar. Not bad. That's obviously some kind of drink. That. Yeah. Synthetic fruit pellets. They're best approximation, taste, and texture of grapes. Oh! Never tried real fruit, so I can't say if they full are, but there's no denying the popularity. Oh, so I can view them. Okay, so a reviving tonic. Take you're thirsty. Yeah, I figured. Flavor is sublime blend of sweet and salty and stays fresh over 10 years thanks to this special container. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? Little nutrients your body needs packaged in a single foodstuff. That sounds like that bread stuff over in oh god, what's it called? Flavor is formulated, never tastes dull. One bar will satisfy a whole day. Huh. Yeah, it sounds like that that loaf, that bread thing. Salad paste. No. No. And I'm guessing that this is a tin of cookies or something. A steak? Pulverized steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce on the outskirts, but it's slightly more affordable. Particular product known as Gold Label is a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at a plant on the 4th level. Okay. No. 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 So... yeah, let's go with the grapes. Sure. Why not? Well, they're all very tempting. I'm gonna have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your customs. This being Her Majesty's treats, bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling our selections here now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers. Love to see your reactions. Great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, to release. Let's dig in. Alright, why not? Alright, here I go. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. Are you serious? Really? Are you... Really? Tender-like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronick. Spices give it just amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Are you serious? Really? Don't mind them. Just happy to see your honest reaction. How about you? It's fantastic. Always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. It does take me back. That was chaotic when the people of Toriali first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace their differences. Really? I don't know. Something about that seems... Something about that seems wrong. I don't know what, but it really feels wrong. Ah, right. What about you, Swede? Aren't you having some to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thanks. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? Or you know someone, or you grow fond of them. So my old man believed. My experiences led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Is it such a difficult question? Sorry, it's just... When I think of those who labor and bring us food, I find I can't settle on one thing. No, that's something else. She has no regulator. She has no fun food. She's a robot! I'm calling it right now. She's totally a robot. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Decisive? Perhaps I am, but you needn't laugh about it. She's totally a robot. What the heck is that? I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector. But it's in parts, so I can only attend to personal matters. Visitation will be precise, and I believe it'll be educational for you as well. Do you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful! Woohoo! What's up here? Oh. Yoo-hoo! That was pointless. $7 million. Oh my god. Can't they give it to us at a discount? Come on. It's not fair. Totally not fair. Oh well. I am glad for this, because I'll definitely need it. Dude, that looks awesome! What's this? Oh. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through all this, unfortunately. We're good for now. Speaking of splendors. Okay. Speaking of food, I will be right back, guys. I am back. I am balancing a pizza on the edge of the table. All right. All right. Alright. Cafe. Huh. Tacos? And here we are. Buildings where citizens live. They're massive. Each one's bigger than the palace. They have to be. Just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building far left here. Residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the door's open automatically. Excuse me. Personal concierge. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Oh no. Hello, Isadora. Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that right? Yes. Of course. Friends of the Queen, they're friends of ours. Please make yourself at home. Why are we here? How's Milos been? There's been no change. But the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levine sickness, severe aneurystic imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. Cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing. And even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sven visits often, doesn't he? She does. Milo simply adores her. Sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us. We have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that. You mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him. Perhaps a treatment with souls. Fortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations. We've been unable to find a cure. The case is quite clear, though. The cause is quite clear, though. Excess lightning in the environment. No coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically in the past 30 years. It's all my fault. Why is that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time. Treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I still wouldn't be here. Thank you, Queen Sweet. It's a pleasure, Miles. Be back soon.
Howdy.
Hey Wraith, how you doing? This place is totally Xanarchened. It absolutely is Xanarchened. My thanks for accompanying me. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. I'll find a cure one day.
Doing well.
But we'll make it so unfortunate children like Milo smile again. Ba 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 ba! Well, let's continue this tour, shall we? Look like you always have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. You can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please don't worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, you need to go by way of Leo 9, where the Ethereite is situated. No, excuse me. I got the hiccups! I got the hiccups! Trying to hurry up so I can get to the,
Just introduced some friends to FF16.
Cool!
Because I love that game.
I got a friend who just bought it recently. He says it's pretty awesome. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector where Resolution is located. Markings on the conveyor indicate its direction, and there's a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Terrelius. Oh, that was weird. Alright. Ah, there's Aetherite. Da 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 da. Or at least at 98. Ba 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 ba. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job instructions. It's quicker to show than to tell. Let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Well, considering the fact that apparently 30 years pass in about 3 days outside, we got plenty of time.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Makes sense.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
That's when's that face you made.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblum, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
Calamity. Who's to bet that Assia was privy to that?
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Sounds an awful lot like an Umbral Calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me. I beg you, help me.
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any. Please, you must do something.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name.
Ooh.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
I'm really getting the feeling she's hiding something.
Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things. Restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Sorry about that.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Oh, great. How lovely. Who's he wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now, and we should probably go to Ku's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Okay. So we can... Oh. There. Sweden genuinely cares for people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've become better at understanding the lives of the Xandians. I don't feel so strange and distant anymore. I can sell that. So we're supposed to take this place, go to the place called Trueview with the Eastern Sector. Conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on. Ah! Whoa! Whew! Whew. Garage. It's over here. Oh, sightseeing. Alright, so 3 here. I'm gonna talk to Clement, but I just need to get these. Cool, sightseeing. Ah, the nightclub. Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Is it the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting waiting, we may as well explore a bit. Huh? Trillius, look over there. A Mademoiselle child. What are they doing here? You notice that too, right? The resemblance to Zorlja. But that's impossible. That's... Blue scales of Bolina with the features of Hogo. Can't be coincidence. At any rate, wouldn't do well to leave a small child on their own. Well, the only thing I can think of is they're either Zorlja's child or no. Oh, surely they wouldn't.
DJ Charlotte Blossoms lurks around the corner. Don't touch my books.
Hey, Charlotte! Thank you for the lurk. So this is True View. I'm sure I know what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. Building is just about the only one that isn't lit up. Business moments, I guess. Huh. Ah! Ah! I didn't see there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. Bit odd, don't you think? Run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Maybe they want to take us somewhere. Is that the way of it? He wants to follow you? Alright then, lead us the way. Lead the way. Who are you? That's where you wanted to bring us. What is this place? I meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? Still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know? After a fashion. But never mind that. How about some Western Whistle? As adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one with the liquor, without liquor for the boy too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Shakula. Ran into the child on the way, led us here. Oh, sorry with Shahula. In that case, go have a chat with Big Toss here. Tassos here. He'll show you a fun place. Of course, this is the front. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me.
Of course you can have a FF without a resistance hideout behind a bar.
Yeah, exactly. This kid... I have a theory, and I'm kind of afraid to say it. There's no way they do something stupid like that. Doesn't take it too strange, but you don't think we'll walk into a trap, do you? Well, if this doesn't have suspicious written all over this. Can't be.
I will only say that I love that little child.
The only thing I can think of is one of two things. Either this kid is Zerulja's child, or that's Zerulja. This is a fun place supposed to be. Is Kahula here?
Good thoughts.
Well, I suppose there's one way to find out. I'm probably way off the mark. It's probably neither of those things, but those are the only things that come to mind. That kid's at least some way, in some form or fashion, related to Zerulja. Gives you teeth. Arrows are normally off limits, but Kula told us about you. Just follow the corridor and lead to the room at the end. Let's go, Aurelius. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. You sure about that? Alright, Lamati, let's see.
Wonderful. They're here.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Must be this universe's...
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Gnolt? Are you serious? This guy's like Sid in all the other Final Fantasy games. This guy's everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
All this provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight. Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
Ah.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Dural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
The Ascians would know, but, well, they're all dead.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Kryl. The husband and wife who founded our order.
I love that Kryla's backstory is being explored in this expansion.
Yeah, seriously, this is very interesting.
Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion.
Of course.
Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
It's too bad we can ask them.
Names, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we to review our accumulated data.
What about the earring? You said it was a storage device. Maybe something's on it?
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
That's what I'm saying. There might be something on there.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Oh, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Seriously, is that... Is this guy actually from here? Or did he cross over as well? Because I swear, I have seen this guy at least twice.
Oi, you two there! Why don't you give me a hand?
Think about where you saw him
Not
before.
matter who.
Yeah, over in,
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
In the source in the first right.
Yeah. So is this the same guy from the source, or is this the guy from his double from Alexandria?
And they were just talking about dimensional fusion.
But like I said, is this the guy from the source, or is this the guy from this realm?
He seems to be the shard from Alexandria.
Yeah. So I guess the question becomes... Where's my shard? Sorry you had to see me person spilling over.
Very good question.
Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? And not to be weird or nothing, I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we met in another life. Yeah, two of them. Anyway, as I was saying, need someone to lend me a hand. Haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single week. I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to two though. Got folks relying on me, you see. If we keep at it, I need to fetch me my favourite energy tonic. Oh, God. This again. Vouchers good for 2 cans. One for yourself, well, you're welcome. Can't get the stuff in any of vending machine though. You can take a bloke named Flemnum. You can talk to a bloke named Flemnum. If I'm intending to buy out Main Strip. Off you go now!
Parliament in session. Join my Discord. https discord ggYZ9GHVVVEC.
I feel like I butchered that up.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Streams every Sunday through Wednesday at 7 p.m. UCT.
This reminds me of that quest in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh god. Where they're trying to get the sauce. Welcome. Well, you haven't. Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest I sell such dangerous stuff?
Kachua is pronounced differently from the way you are. By the way, do you want me to provide the official pronunciation?
Sure. I honestly just skip over it. Away with you! Away with you and don't come back!
Kakiwa.
Kakiwa, thank you. Well, that shit. Zip to me then. This is other. Seriously? Ah, so you collected for Gnault. Can't for him and can't for you, eh? Here you go. Here's the formulated for beginners. Chillin's full strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities, but if the Rota Consortium was made aware of a special selection, it'd be bad for business. Now, seeing this is your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there are side effects. Side effects? What the heck kind of side effects? That's how you do it. Pulse on quick and soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly, and then finally you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like a growing pair of rainbow wings. Oh god, do you drug us? Well, you haven't up and cocked it, so go hurry along and give Geralt his tonic. Tends to leave at the last moment. Expect it to kill over. Oh my god! Oh god, is he gonna power up like a Dragon Ball Z character? Oh god. If he starts screaming, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, Red Bull.
I do love your reactions to things, XD.
Oh god. This is a whole new meaning to the term taste the rainbow. Here you go, Goku. You got the tonic! Give me here, quick! Right, here. Is he guys? Ah! Oh God! Ah! That's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the comrades out of. Oh, great kicking kaboom! Like it's something feral in me, it does. Transform me into a remorseless beast which won't stop until stop as one's born to do. Yeah, this guy's nuts. Anyway, sorry for sending you off on an hour like that. Just can't concentrate without talk, you know. Pile of work hardly as it's bigger. Speaking of which, better get back to it. Those weapons and tools aren't going to enhance themselves! Okay, let's back away slowly.
Streams every Sunday through Wednesday at 7 p.m. UCT.
Nary a moment goes by without Geralt moaning and groaning. Presume it's how he expresses his passion for work. Is it just me, or are there rainbows in your eyes? Don't. Just don't. In all likelihood. What do you mean in all likelihood?
been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too?
That's the thing. I don't think...
But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
I suppose...
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together.
Galuja?
He was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Galuja.
Really? You don't say.
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that it is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Galuja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did.
You had to say it out loud what Lama didn't to you.
But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Galuja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Oh, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
That quickly?
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamaji. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kapkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
You're gonna kind of cheat. Fine.
If those who can fight would just below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Okay. If Galuja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's getting around to his own wild, there's still no place for a child. Agreed. While Creely and Raha continue reviewing the data, 3 of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. I'm almost to level 100, guys, and I still don't have the armor. I'm still this far behind. First, oh wait, I just realized something. There's a summoning bell here, but not a market board. Concierge. Yeah, there's no market board here. Okay. New plan. Oh, that's cute. There. Oh. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, looks like they cleaned up. That's good. Or, you know, I could have just actually sold it at the thing. Oh, well. Sell items on your inventory. Oh well. Da, 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 da. Hey, VD! Welcome in. Well, here we are outside. Where do we begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galuja and made inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alize? In the meantime, Trellis and I will head to that big wall. Come, Archimedes! Onward! Onward, my favorite chicken. Alright, he's not in the area. Group of people to the southwest. Some kind of camp. Hey!
Hey, Beatty.
Trying to avoid the turrets. Give me the current. Geronimo! Bonsai! I don't like the looks of this. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask for after Galuja. Galuja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh. Forgive me. I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I recognize people by their footfalls, including Galuja. So it didn't come this way. Where in the world could it be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Galuja? Why do you search for him? I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Galuja, and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. I'm about to do something that'll make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father's your brother. That means you're... Yes, I'm Uklamat, Barazov of Turiali. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Jorolja account for murdering the people and our father. Well said and done. Galuja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I will always consider him family. I will always be there for him, and I want him to do that. Taste your pot to do what you must. Quivering your voice tells the tale. Galuja was heading south. There. He has a place that is close to home as he knows. Find him by your hosting. Should he turn in and bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes. As Queen's Fiend respect ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Fiend respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us necessary supplies to make our homes here. Since then, she paid us regular visits to see how we fare. Sounds like you're alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Galuja. I'll find him and we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. I can't wait to get the artifact armor, because I really want the artifact armor. The red mage one looks really awesome. How far am I to it? Seriously, how far am I to it? I'm getting really, really annoyed by this question.
The red mage armor is fabulous, lol.
It really is!
And soon.
Let's see. Little footfalls. Okay. So counting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm getting close. It'll have to be like maybe one more stream after this because I'm running out of time, unfortunately.
Getting there.
I'm getting there. I think I'll keep the sword though that I have right now. Mostly because I don't like the one that comes with the artifact armor that I've seen. What the heck is this?
Mutated agave, maybe.
Either that or it's a cactus mutated with a oh god, what are they called in Star Wars? Oh god, I forgot the name. The Scarlet. That's what it is. What is that? It's town. And half of it's submerged. Architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's more Charlian. Ah, there! There he is, among the ruins. Only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'll be a disaster if the building collapses while he's inside. I am level 100! I'm still underleveled. I'm still underleveled because I haven't progressed too far enough in the story for me to get the higher level gear. Oh, wait. Oop. 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 You gotta be kidding me! Come on, Lamati, I need to talk to you. Only saw him for a moment and he disappeared behind a building. I'm pretty sure Galuja was heading further south. I'll contact Alize on Link Pro. Let her know to join us. Onward! This place. Huh. Even more of the town. This is the area, but the canals and debris make it hard to get a good view. Split up and search. You head into the canals. I'll make my way into the streets. If you find Galuja, let's watch him from a distance until he gets his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause another accident. Yeah. I see him.
Ah, great, another stealth mission.
I hate these. Oh dear. We sure this kid's Galuja's son? Or Zerulja? I hate stealth missions. I really do.
Stealth missions are the worst law.
They really are. They really are. And I really hate Endwalker for introducing him.
It is so much easier to be stealthy when you can kill anyone that notices you.
I swear, I always think of the meme with the Beaker the Muppet.
I feel like they were slightly less annoying in Dawn Trail.
Eh. He's gonna turn around. Yeah. Oh. This place kind of reminds me of like that place in Spyro 2. No, not Spyro 2. Sly Cooper 2. The Contessa Castle.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Nutkin.
Whoa! What the?
So he's looking after those little ones.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What?
The heck?
A sentry? Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you.
There is a delay
I
on
want
game
to get
audio,
to
by the
know
way.
you
It is
better.
coming through significantly
That's
after
all.
the appropriate point in the video.
Oh.
And you, my boy.
Is
Do
it?
you wish to
Let me-
speak with them?
Let's see.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith.
Is that better?
That fixed it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But
Capture card being weird.
Yeah, it is.
I want to get to know her too.
Oh, that smile. That's adorable.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
Why are you designed after a...
All right.
Streams every Sunday
Let's
through
talk,
Wednesday
you
at
and
7
I.
p.m. UCT.
Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me.
Otis.
He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous
I
creatures.
love Otis so much. Otis is great.
That explains it. Yeah, not be noticed by dangerous creatures. That's
Parliament
why...
Session join my Discord https Discord ggYZ9GHVVVEC.
That's why you can walk around the Thunder Plains with... I mean, the Thunderlands. I mean, the... Whatever. Without being attacked.
This machine cooks for you.
I don't think he's a machine, technically.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I have neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
It's different from other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
Surprise you.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might
She is so
prepare
easy to
upon your
convince.
assistance,
Seriously,
I
yeah.
shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
Okay, so this guy's obviously a cyborg. Or at least has a robotic mind. This guy's a Cyberman! He's totally a Cyberman! He's got living parts inside a robotic body. That is a Cyberman. So, my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring our ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. I'm happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. People of the outskirts should be willing to share them in the harvest, if you and Guluja will go and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for cast-offs too, as usual. As for Durelius and Alize, I would be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. Creatures can be found grazing the slopes outside town. As beef is laid readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That, of the younger ones especially, as more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall set to other preparations. There's an aetheryte. Over there. I need to get that quickly. Yeah, this is definitely Charlian. But with a mix of... this area. Oh, nope. Ah. Yahoo! Alright.
It reminds me of FF9, which I am sure is deliberate.
I haven't really played Final Fantasy IX. The only games I've ever played, besides this, obviously, are 10, 7 Remake, the first one, 12, and a bit of 15. Not much, but a bit. So yeah.
10 and 12 are good.
Yeah. I only enjoy 10 because of Auron, honestly. He should have had his own game.
Valid.
Honestly, the only reason that I can deal with Titus is only the fact that he also voices Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. At least in one of the games.
That is very valid.
And I will say, yeah, Yuna's cute. Lulu... she's good. Yeah, she's good. I do not like Wakka. I'm sorry, but I do not. Kamari. Honestly, I like Kamari. What's this? Am I to understand you have already procured the meat? Yeah. Good heavens, you have... And such a choice cut, besides. Tis plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you into the Royal Lights! Ha 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 ha! Da 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 da. Once Alice brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Beg your pardon? I'm at least in my 20s in this game. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Towns. I always appreciate a warm meal.
Otis is genuinely maybe my favorite character in this expansion, and a big part of it was how fun it was to read his lines lol.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm kind of getting over the top right now. At least he doesn't dip into the like old speaky tongue like Urianger does. Now, seeing as you have accomplished your task so quickly,
I think he warrants over the top TBH.
Yeah. I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies kindling in the trip, and I should be grateful if you would search the houses yonder for more. In the old kingdom, electro rations were issued to each citizen. While small fragments may still be used around here. If you find 5 pieces, say, at least 1 ought to be what we require. That is, if the kind converts lightning to fire. Gurujal can identify them by their circuitry. So play! Take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning the electric types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go, and happy foraging! No! I half expect him... Oh, God. No, I half expect him to be that meme of the tally-ho guy. Tally-ho! Pip-pip-pip, chili-o! Good time! No! Like, tell me you can't see that. Tell me you can't see that with this guy. Oh,
I could see that.
but my question is, why is he... No, there's got to be, like, oh god, what are they called? Whatever Galuja's species is. Because that armor, that robotic chassis looks exactly like one. So there have to be other of that species in this world. But you don't see them. They're all like human or... Actually, I don't think I've seen a single what's my species name again? Quoting. Yeah, Mamuja. This was like 400 years ago. Time acts weirdly here. Oh, current! Oh dear. Sorry guys, I am over my 3-hour mark. I am at least going to get these electropes. Oh crap. These electropes and bring them over to the house. I'm not going to activate the cutscene, but I am at least going to wait. For that.
Okay, thanks for stream.
I will say this though. Thank you all so much for joining us. I deeply appreciate all of you. You guys know the drill. If you like this video, you want to see more content, hit that follow button. Make sure your notification bell's on. Like half of you who have followed me or like have the notification bells on. Normal stream days are Sundays through Wednesdays at 7 p.m. except for D&D nights.
Every Sunday through Wednesday at 7 p.m. UCT.
Thank you, Stream Elements. But yeah, D&D nights are on Mondays at 5 p.m. I have a YouTube account. It's under the same name. Check it out. I archive all my videos at the end of every week. I also do have a Discord. Feel free to join that as well. So tomorrow is going to be D&D night. All of us in the group are really looking forward to it. I'm honestly curious about how it's going to go. Mitsuki is going to be probably a little bit late, but that's that'll be fine. We'll roll with it. And Tuesday, we are going to be playing some Borderlands 3 this time around with Chris of the Dragon. Probably Wednesday too. We'll see how that goes, but if not, then I'll talk with Obake, see if he's interested in maybe playing some more Mines of Moria. Whew! This game is exhausting, mostly because I want to get to the artifact armor really, 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 really badly. And, oh man. Both to get my stats up and just for how cool it looks. And, yeah, so... Whew. I'm tired. It was a long day at work today. So let's find someone to raid. Who's on? Is there anyone on? Let's see. We got yeah, let's join Fasani. She's always fun. She is playing special events. Oh, it's a charity stream. Crash Bandicoot! She's playing Crash Bandicoot. I don't know which one, but it looks like one? The first one? Possibly? Well, let's join in. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for joining, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some D&D fun. Same out time, same out channel. So long, thanks for all the fish, and good night, everyone! Wapow!
It looked like 3 to me when I checked earlier.